I'm here only because you believe I'm here. People ask me why I do comedy. No, comedy do me. I can't stop the comedy even if I give it a restraining order. So I live alone, right? So if the police ask where I was, I can't answer. That's why I need an alibi. So I'm here. I do have sex. Sometimes it's with a woman. You see, I have to be very persuasive to bring a girl all the way to my room in Chinatown. And they play fight with me. They want to see if I'm worthy. So they play fight with me, make me do all these things like dance and jiu-jitsu and pinch my nipple. The Western women are too strong. Make my ding ding soft. So, are there any young couple here? That's the one in the corner. Right here, or a young couple, any more young couple here? Oh, okay. You're gonna die a horrible death in a horror movie. Because they always kill the young, sexually active couples, right? One of my favorite scenes is the Star Wars, where there's two couples about to hug each other because they know the planet they're standing on is about to explode. You remember that scene? They were hugging each other, and then there's a mushroom crowd behind them. Expand, until it's boom, consume them. Yeah, it can happen to you too. So, women are very nice if you run into them alone in the back alley. I know I live in the back alley, okay? I have to go through the back alley. I forgot to tell you I have to bring the girl through the back alley too. So one time, like always, I rely on my kung fu to keep me safe and sense my surrounding while in the back alley, and then suddenly a girl popped up in my face. And she said, "You scared me." I said, "No, you scared me. Where do you come from? How come my kung fu doesn't sense you?" And she said she was peeing in the corner. Well, did you just camouflage into the trash? So then later on, luckily she didn't do anything bad to me. I was able to go home safe. But I was reflecting on the experience. True alpha male always reflect on the experience, right? How come my kung fu didn't work? Like, turn out that man, when we were like hunter. We are hunter. We are like T-Rex. We can only see things that move. But women are very arrogant about the locating stationary item like in the fridge, because they're a fruit picker. They're a fruit gatherer. If you don't laugh at it, you're a science denier. So that's why I couldn't see her, right? So when I opened the fridge and trying to look for things like my fish oil, my mom would yell like, "What took you so long? Close the fridge." I said, "Mom, you don't understand. I'm trying to look for the fish oil because you said fish oil would make me smart. Then how come fish isn't smart? The whole fish is fish oil, right?" What could they be thinking all day, Do they suddenly go like, I wonder how I look like if I cry? But too bad, I will never know. Because I'm already in water. Then it goes enlightened. It goes enlightened and be like talking to the younger fish like, "Do you know the ocean is within you?" It's like God is within all of us, is omnipotent, is everywhere, right? So if one day any of you see God, then can you ask him like, "God, are you currently in my asshole? Because you're everywhere." all my material is written for the specific demographic of young white female. That's why there's no sexist, racist, or homophobic jokes in the beginning. What's wrong with the other sexist and racist and homophobe, am I right? They try to start from the get-go. Don't they know conversion take time? Don't worry, it's just a joke. I don't associate with people based on their gender or the color of their skin. I associate with people based on the size of their dick. All my friends have big dick. I know it because they send me dick pic. And then they go like, sorry bro, it's an accident. I was like, really? 3 times? There's a dick pic inflation out there. Too many dick pics everywhere. But I'm starting to feel concerned about the increasing number of dick jokes in my app. It's consuming me. Okay, so actually I do write my material for young couple because couple support live comedy, right? So, but this is how I imagine, like when the girlfriend is at home, by the way, what do you do with a girlfriend? Do you talk to them or something? So the girlfriend goes like, I just want to go somewhere. Let's go out. Okay, I'm sorry. I was lost in my fantasy. and then the boyfriend goes like, okay, what do I do this time? And this. I want to make her horny, but I run out of ideas. Okay, let's bring her to somewhere where there is a lot of dick jokes. And then in the beginning of the show, you guys be like, ew, dick. And then by the end of the show, be like, ooh. I'm trying to wear you down with the sheer repetition of dick jokes. I start to fantasize because of all the dick pic, I start to fantasize a lot about dick, and it's like I sometimes imagine what did they do with the Greek culture, like the wrestling and the naked. How did they do that? Right, 2 men wrestling each other like upside down, on top of each other, and sometimes what if they get into some compromising position, it's like. Okay, I surrender. You would think that that's the end of my dick joke, but there's a dick again. So here's the homophobic part of the show. Just kidding. I'm going to give you a misdirection. Turn out it's not going to be a homophobic thing, But because this is an amateur night and I'm an amateur comedian, so the joke is not written finished. It's not finished. So that's only the homophobic part. Okay, let's go. No, just kidding. Okay, so are there any one who also have a big dick here? Make some noise if you also have a big dick. No, just me. Okay, so you see, when I don't understand this North American porn. When you watch those porn, they be like big dick, but they goes very slowly. No, there's no Asian work ethic there. So I have to turn back into Japanese porn, and then. But it's like the G-spot only 2-inch deep. Why do you use such a big dick for? Friction versus frequency. No, let's use a metaphor. It's like a parking lot. No big truck allowed. When there's a small vehicle though, we can head in, back in, U-turn, Tokyo drift, and Fast and Furious. Ding, 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 ding.
least amount of hair. He just saw a Persian guy walking around downtown. He's like, I like that. I'm gonna take that. These immigrants know what they're doing. Guys, are we ready for the next act? Super excited to bring her up. Your next act actually has an Amazon special coming.